All right, so if you guys know Range Rovers, especially the Defenders, back in the day, they used to dominate the off-roading scene. Now, Range Rover is starting to kind of go back to its roots with this one. I really want you guys to take a deeper look at this Defender. Let's talk about it a little bit more. Hey guys, now we're here at Toronto Auto Brokers, and today we'll be talking about the 2020 Range Rover Defender. Now this car is an ultimate utility vehicle. Honestly, it could literally do anything. It's very utilizable. It could be an off-roading vehicle. It also could be a family car. It all depends on what you want to do with it. So let's take a little bit of deeper look into it. This car is actually really, really nice. I like the way it looks. It's one of the most nicest, in my opinion, looking Range Rovers. I really like the way the headlights are. In my opinion, I like how it's got that little cut in the headlight. Gives it that a little bit of an aggressive kind of look. Though it's an SUV, usually they don't really have an aggressive look. This one looks really nice. Now, some people may not like the hood of this. Me personally, I think it's pretty cool. Gives it a little bit more of a rugged look to it. It's not too much, it's just a little bit on the sides, but it's a little bit extra. It's always a little bit extra, right? As you can see in the front end, it's not really much going on. It's got that metal kind of going on here. Obviously it has the fog lights, which is nice, and it has the parking sensors in the front. And of course it has the camera, which is really good, especially if you're an off-roader. You know you need that front camera to see what's going on the next rock and stuff, which is really nice. The car itself is pretty high. So let's take a deeper look on the side of it. So this car comes equipped with these massive 20-inch rims, black, which is nice. I really like the fact that they're black. Everything's blacked out, which is really cool. Gray calipers, not too big rotors, which is good for your pocket. And of course, it's got these massive tires, 60s, which is good. Makes it really comfortable when you're driving. You don't really feel too much of the road. And if you take it off-roading, it's very helpful as well. These mirrors are a little small, in my opinion, because it makes it really a little bit hard to see out of it, but it's still, you can see pretty well. It's got the 360 cameras on the side, which is cool. And obviously it has the blind spot assist, which is nice. It does come equipped with a keyless entry, which is always a plus. One click and it opens up, which is nice. It's super boxy looking. Kind of looks like a G-Wagon, kind of like they're trying to look something like that. But remember, this is very old as well, just like the G-Wagon. Now, if you look at the floor, it actually has the Defender, which is pretty cool. And it actually looks, you could actually see the car. Just a little light that sticks out, that comes out of there. It's very high, which is really nice. A lot of space in it. The rear end has this massive spare wheel. Honestly, I like where they put the spare wheel instead of being under it. When it's under it, especially if you're going off-roading, all the mud and dirt and stuff gets caked on there. It makes it really hard to take off the spare wheel if you ever really need it. It's really nice that it's here. The space in the trunk is really nice as well. It opens sideways, which is really cool. It's got a pretty big trunk. And again, one cool feature about these cars is always the flick of a button. It goes up, and another flick, and it goes down, making it easy to get stuff in and out of the car, especially for people that are a little bit shorter. So now we checked out the back, let's check out the interior. Like I said, being that it is an off-roading utility vehicle, the interior is very basic, not much to really look at. The seats are fairly comfortable. It's got a massive sunroof. It stretches out from all the way from the front to the back, which is nice. One key feature about that. The steering wheel is pretty nice too. It's not too big, not too small. Very, very simple. Not too many buttons. You can really tell that they made this car for an off-roading, not really for everyday, but you can still use it as an everyday. The screen is very small as well. Overall, it's a very simple, nice looking car. So let's check out the back. Out of all the SUVs that I've ever checked out and sat in, this one definitely has a lot of space. Somebody that's really tall could fit here easily. I mean, I got a lot of leg room, a lot of headroom, which is really nice. It still comes equipped with the armrest with the cup holders, which is nice as well. It doesn't actually have any controls for the heat and the air conditioning. It's got a lot of utilities if you want to charge anything or something like that. It also is ready for if you want to put like a screen in the back here too, if you have kids, which is nice as well. Overall, very nice car. Like I said, very simple, very practical, but again, it's made for off-roading, so it's really cool. So now we're gonna go on the front and talk about power and price. All right, so this car comes equipped with a 395 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. Of course, being that it is SUV, it will have a little bit more torque. If you guys are interested in something like this, come check it out at Toronto Auto Brokers. We have this one listed at $69,900. You can always check it out at TorontoAutoBrokers.com. Call us, check us out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.